This is going to be a lifesaver and a huge game changer on our farm. 1000% right here. Good morning, y'all. Jason over here at Cog Hill Farm. Hope y'all are having a wonderful, wonderful day. You can see here it's not that pretty today. It's not. Just as soon as you think the weather is on a normal track and everything's fine and things are getting back to, semi-normal, she hops on the crazy train and takes a little trip. And it's 50, low 50s here. Gotta have my little jacket on. I don't know. I don't know. Speaking of weather, I do hope and pray that all y'all are safe and sound from the nasty weather that just passed through the United States the last few days. I truly do. Hope all y'all are okay. If not, we're thinking about y'all. I'll be glad when things get, semi-stable. We're not having these big swings in temperatures and stuff. Well, I want to show y'all, I do believe our buddy is gone. I came out here and looked earlier this morning and I didn't, well, hang on. Hang on. I believe I see her now, or him. Yep, there it is right there. Made a fool out of me this morning because I definitely thought the American coot was gone. She has not checked out yet. That's all right. You can hang around as long as you want, I reckon. Things have calmed down besides the weather. I definitely thought that thing was gone. I did look out here earlier and didn't see anything. But I got to tell y'all about, we got a big surprise coming on a 18-wheeler this morning that just kind of took us by, well, I guess a surprise. So it took us by surprise. We wasn't expecting this at all. Can't wait to show you guys what's coming. And I believe some of y'all might be partly the reason that this is showing up. I'm telling you the truth. Good morning, ladies of Cog Hill Farm. Look at that. Y'all are doing a jam-up job. Now, I wanted to ask you something. How come every time I come here to gather eggs, you want to come in here and lay almost every time? Go on in there. Go on in there. You do that to me almost every time. Go on now. 38 eggs this morning. Not too shabby with the weather and the swinging temps. Not too shabby at all, ladies. Certainly appreciate y'all. Look at that crew right there. I hate to see y'all when y'all get up. I really do. I hear you, Pookie. I am coming. Brooke had to take some of the dogs to the groomer this morning, and I'm trying to get everything taken care of. Peaches, how'd your door get shut? Oh, man. I know you could open it, but that ain't what we want, you know? It's probably all these shavings over here. Yeah, I know. Now, good morning, girl. I'm about to get you. How you like having your room back? You like it? I figured you did. If some of y'all don't know, the baby goats have gone on to their forever home. They have. The family that got them, well, I will say this. The goats are doing absolutely fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. Could not have gone to a better home. And this has been in the works for over a year. So this family, I thought, had been researching and preparing for goats for over a year, but I was wrong. The mother told Brooke that her and her husband, and they've been wanting and preparing and researching and everything that there needs to be done and read, and goats going on 7 years. They probably know more about goats than we do. So yeah, I'm excited for them. I know they're excited. They again could not have gone to a better home at all. All right, Pookie. All right, Peaches. Let's get y'all this morning. And get their food soaking. All right, we're gonna let your food soak. And I'll be right back. Good morning, Snow White. And your dwarfs. Y'all come on out if you want to. All right, gotta let the goats out. Gotta let the goats out this morning. Also, update on Paris. You can see the milk stands in here. Brooke is milking Paris every day. Just keeping her cleared up. She is completely clear now. No more clotting. No more blood in her milk. All that is finally looking good. And Paris has actually learned the milk stand pretty good. She really has. She kind of hops up on there. Brooke's now milking her with the machine, and it's going quite well, honestly. Still not going to do anything with that milk because she had mastitis, which is an infection in the udders. And so, yeah, we definitely not going to do anything with that milk. We're disposing the milk. But yeah, happy about Paris's recovery for sure. All right, I'm going to let y'all out. Letting y'all out right now. All right, y'all. Come on. Y'all come on out. Y'all come on out this morning. There y'all go. I know it's wet out here. It rained. That's what happens when it rains. Yeah, it's called getting wet. Y'all gonna chill? I don't blame you. What's going on, Shake and Bake? How you fellas doing? Man, I got clean. Your water's out. Yeah, y'all come on out here though. Y'all come out here. Y'all cut loose. Let it rip. There you go. Oh. They still haven't gotten in the pool. Some had asked what would happen if I actually set them in the pool. I don't think that'd be a good idea, honestly. I don't think that'd be a good idea. I think it'd scare them too bad. And yeah, we don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. I don't think it ain't crossed my mind, because it has. But definitely don't want to do that. Get it, boys. Get it, boys. I ain't gonna say anything, but I wonder if Opie's had a tune-up, because I believe he might be a little faster than Ernest T there. I don't know. I'm just saying. See what we got going on out here. What's up, Big Daddy? How you doing this morning? Huh? Doing all right? Got any flies on you? Don't look like it. Looks like that fly rub is doing well. Look over here. There are the two ladies right there. I don't know what Tater's got going on. What y'all doing? What's going on out there? No baby calf yet, as you can see right there. Now there's some that are starting to get worried about Tater because she ain't had this calf yet. But you got to remember that we don't know how long she's been pregnant. We have no clue. And we were unable, or the doctor, not we, the doctor was unable to check Tater in our little setup here. Our setup just didn't work very well. It really didn't. It did not work very well. Well, I'm going to get into more on this in just a minute. So we don't know how far along Tater is. Technically, she could have like 3 months left. Cows are pregnant for 9 months, so she could have 3 or 4 months left. The doctor was just going by what he saw physically. And y'all remember he said she's not far along as Cinco was, who he did get to inspect. So he did get his hands dirty with Cinco. He did not get his hands dirty with Tater. So it's kind of a semi-guessing game, honestly. If something was wrong, I will say this, she would not be out there eating grass, standing up, rubbing heads with Mildred out there. If something was wrong. If something was wrong, Tater would be down. And she's not. So she's perfectly fine. She just ain't had that baby yet. She's just not ready. Or the baby's obviously not ready. Moody, I don't blame you. Get you a little break, right? Get you a little break from the ladies. Yeah, a ladies' man has to take him a break every now and then. A little time out. Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you, brother. And there's Paris right there, y'all. Y'all see Paris? Hey, baby. She's trying to reach over here and get a little bit of nibble of this grass over here. And these fools here dropping like it's hot. Oh, goodness. All right, I hear Peach is fussing. I got to go in there and get her fed or I'm going to get fired. I'm coming, Peach. And Pookie. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. Sorry, I got distracted. You know how I am. Y'all know how I am. I get distracted. Y'all got to keep me in check. You know what I mean? There you go, Peach. I know, baby. I'm coming. I'm coming with it. I'm coming with it there, Pookie monster. All right, come on. Let's go eat. Come on. Let's go eat. Come on. Oh, goodness. You got water in your bucket. Hang on now. Hang on. Now. Gotta give you a brushing today. Yeah. Gotta give you a good brushing. We good? I'm still on payroll? Good deal. Enjoy your breakfast, baby. Holly, I like to messed up, didn't I? Yeah, I like to messed up. All right. Y'all, my bracelet's done dry rotted. My bracelet is dry rotted on that hose, you know, my reminder bracelet. So I got to go fill up other waters. I'm just not going to stand there 10 minutes. And so y'all remind me to cut that water off, okay? Hey, y'all don't let me forget to cut that water off over there, okay? All right, y'all's food's good, your water's good. Uh-oh. And we're good over here. See there? Didn't need my bracelet this morning. It let me know right when it got done. Well, y'all, I hope the surprise gets here pretty soon. It's a big one. It's a big surprise. And, well, it pertains to these guys out here. Yes. This is going to be a lifesaver and a huge game changer on our farm. 1,000% right here. I might need your help, Moody, unloading this thing. That's the only thing I'm worried about. I really am. A little worried about getting it off the 18-wheeler. Quick update on Big Joe and termite right here. I got a starter ordered for Big Joe. And me and Brooke had some things we needed to do the last couple of weekends. So we'll get back on termite more likely this upcoming weekend. Just wanted to inform y'all what's going on with these two right here. Here comes Matilda. Here comes everybody. Oh, goodness. I saw her.
You gonna show us?
Hey,
Huh?
baby. Hey, baby.
Boat scene.
They just called. They're at the gate, and they are here. Only thing I worry about is, can the tractor handle it? That's the only thing I worry about. Or are we going to break this thing all the way down? That's what I worry about. Can the tractor handle it? Ooh. There it is, right there. Right there. Oh, we do got a situation. Our tractor will not get it off. It is, it's just not gonna get it off. But luckily, the farmer down the street, almost next door to us over there, he's got a forklift, and he's gonna see if he can get it off for us. So, fingers crossed. Guess y'all figure out what this is. Woo! Well, I guess by now y'all see what my surprise is I was talking about.
You're surprised.
Well, you wasn't in the video earlier.
Oh.
You wasn't in the video. But this is it. This is, oh gosh, this is like a show enough Cadillac, cattle, squeeze, shoot, head, shoot. This thing's got the works. I've watched the video on it a couple of times because it's got so many doors and contraptions where the vet or us can get in here and you know, work on the cows or give the cows medicine or whatever needs to be done to the cows. Check and see if they're pregnant. This is way better than what we have. So if most of y'all know, y'all watched our videos, y'all saw the struggle with Cinco and Tater, especially Tater, when we were checking to see if they were pregnant. So we were able to finally get Cinco in there, but she tried to go through the head chute, but she couldn't get in there. It's just the way it was designed. This one is, of course, a 2025 version. I have no idea what year that head shoot we got is from, but
It's simply a head gate.
it's
the
simply a
other
head
one.
gate. It is. It's simply a head gate.
It's
This is
not
actual.
a head shoot. This is a shoot and a head gate and everything all built in one.
I think they call
and
it a squeeze shoot, and yeah, this is awesome. This is absolutely awesome right here. Now, so like I was talking about, y'all saw us having a struggle with Tater and whatnot, trying to get her in that thing and wouldn't go, so we never could check and see if she was, or we know she's pregnant. We just couldn't check to see how far along she was with her pregnancy. Well, we got an email out of the blue from a company called Lakeland and said, hey, we saw that y'all might need some equipment. We were like, yeah, we would.
You think?
And they said, well, you know what? We would love to sponsor you guys. So they know what we got for the amount of cows we got. So they consider this like a hobby farm or a small cattle farm setup.
Economy series.
Economy series. I would hate to know what the other one looks like. I can't imagine.
You know, when we started talking to them and they were trying to figure out what we would need,
Yeah.
and we told them we just had a few pet cows, they said, well, it seems like the E-Series would work for y'all. Do y'all think that would be sufficient? And we're like, we're going from literally having a head gate
With
to
cattle panels.
with cattle panels. Needless to say, you know, it's much better than what we started out with.
Yes, absolutely.
And we never intended to advance our cattle herd
No.
more than Moody. I mean, he was just a big old puppy dog, and then we got the call about Mildred. And then Tater kept escaping her fence.
Yep.
And poor Matilda had she only had 3 wheels. We just need a better way to keep them healthy.
Yes.
And that's it's not about the looks. It's not about that thing's outdated. It's about the fact that we need to be able to work on our cows when they need to be worked on, and that's trimming hooves.
Yes.
Right now, there's no way Dr. D can trim Moody's hooves because he can't hold him still.
Right.
And this has a panel at the bottom that you can open and trim his hooves.
It's absolutely unreal.
Y'all are gonna see some cattle work. And it might even be done by me sometimes. I'm excited.
That's right.
Captain's already said, can I come over and check Tater?
Even shots.
Yes.
Even doing shots.
Vaccines are a must.
Yes, me and Brooke have a hard time with doing shots ourselves. We always have to get Dr. D to come over here and give the cattle shots because we're just not experiencing them. He can do it so fast. But me and you know, this is gonna be way better.
We need one of those dark guns like they shoot in a, you know.
Like on a Mutual Omaha Wild Kingdom.
Right.
Yeah.
And we haven't, Dr. D hadn't offered that yet. So.
It's no dark gun. I want to show them this thing. I want to show y'all country done come to town with this thing. Now this thing is fancy, and I'm gonna have to watch the video about 10 more times because it's got all these doors and panels. But for instance, you were talking about the hooves on there, so you can actually get down here and work on the cow down here. These are each individual panels here, and everything you see on this side is mirrored on the other side. Right there. It's an actual squeeze chute, so it's going to
close in on
animals so they can't hurt themselves. They can't get nothing twisted. They can't, so they'll be tight in here and safe and sound. Kind of like putting a seatbelt on in a car. So, or more like a baby seat. You know, you buckle a baby in a baby seat. This is going to be the same concept, except it's just a big old metal thing here. Just all kinds of stuff, y'all. You just don't know. The issue we were having with Tater, the one that we got over there, you say it's kind of closed up here, but then it opens up. Well, ours is closed, open, and it closes back. So Tater was wanting to put her head down. So when she was putting her head down, it was going to that skinny area like it is up here, and we couldn't shut it. So that was the main issue with our head chute over there versus this one. This one's not like that. And this one's got quick adjustments. So the adjustments on it are just like that. So you can make it, you know, wide or as narrow as you want. in just a second versus over yonder, it's nuts and bolts, and they were all rusted, so you'd have to get some wrenches, some WD-40. Goes this way. There it is. I got to watch my video again.
You want to run Holly through there and see if she can't? Holly says she's going to go in there for you,
You gonna go
Dave.
in there for me, girl? Go on in there. It's got the
Oh.
non-slip floor. I want to say this just in case it was. We have no idea how this company learned who we were, knew who we were, have no idea. So if it was one of you guys that reached out to them, we would like to thank you for that. We definitely would. This was out of the blue, absolutely out of the blue, and we're thankful for Lakeland for wanting to sponsor us and our cattle. Our cows are gonna certainly appreciate it.
Well, they're over there right now. They're going, give it up, Tater. It's here.
Oh, man, this thing's awesome.
And does this mean we're going to have a vet come in and check Tater immediately? No.
No.
Because she's close to giving birth, and we certainly don't want to do anything that's going to stress her out.
Right.
But if anything were to happen where we needed to check her,
of
course we can.
That's right.
Because we feel comfortable examining any of the 4 that we have right now with this piece of equipment.
Yeah, this is awesome. I'm so excited.
Yeah, me too, Jason. I'm so excited.
It's crazy you get excited over something like this. Oh, goodness. I'm going to have to get us some more cows.
Or train your dog. Train your dog. Did I hear you say more cows?
Yeah.
Tater's working on that.
So y'all do us a favor. Y'all do us a favor. Y'all go over, and I'll put the links down below. But y'all go over to Lakeland, either their Facebook page or Instagram page. I'll put all that down below. And y'all be sure to thank them for helping out the Cog Hill Farm gang over here. We're out here discussing exactly where we want to put it, and so yeah, we think where it is now is the best spot, and we'll just get rid of all this we got set up here and build some wooden panels, or like a wooden fence panel, rail fencing over here that would lead the cows into there like a corral, basically is what it is. That'll be way better. And I'll show you what I was talking about on the one we got, why we're having such a hard time with Tater. You can see it's skinny, wide, skinny. And so she was dropping her head and it was wanting to get in here.
Where you couldn't shut it.
Where you couldn't shut it. And that design's not like that. It's the same width all the way down, it's just skinny at the top. And no, it could sit right there until we get this all cleared out. This will be our next project right here.
We're not in a big hurry. You know, if something were to happen and we were to need it immediately, we could have somebody come move it quickly. But I'd like to, you know, take care of some projects, and who knows, Mr. Greg may come and do some work on the pond.
That's right. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with us today. We enjoyed y'all's company for sure. I'm excited about this. I don't know if y'all are, but I'm excited about this. You know, when it comes to your animal's health, you know, I'm excited. That's all I can tell you. I am truly excited. But hope y'all enjoyed the video. We'll catch you guys on the next one. And in the meantime, y'all be good. Y'all had the best day ever. I hope y'all's day is as joyous as mine was today. I can tell you that.